Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Hytale podcast, your number one source for Hytale news, according to us. So,
to everyone, actually.
Really? Oh, wow. Good to know. We did have a pretty good owning Hytale news Twitter interaction this week. That tweet, I believe, was heard around the world. So that was cool.
It did circles. It did circles.
It did high circles. That's for sure.
That's a good one.
Thank you. I try. But today, I'm Chris, CanadianFlash, and on this side of me, pointed the right direction. Let's go. That is Myne. You know, we've only been doing this like 40 times, so it's about time I get it right. So that's cool.
See, I still don't know that you're on this side, right?
Yes, I am. One day.
I see you and I know what direction I'm on.
One day, I'm just gonna make us swap sides. Everybody was gonna be so confused.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, we got some Hytale news. We didn't think that we would get it, but we did.
Yes.
And it's not news from them. It's actually community found. 2 pieces of information.
Oh,
Firstly,
damn.
blog post information. If you go on the Hytale website right now,
do it.
On the blog page, there is no longer a search filter by months on the side. They removed that. This happened, at least that we know of, on Friday the 22nd.
Okay.
When we found that out.
Is that when our little hacker friends went on the website code and did
could be, I don't know.
Yeah,
it could have happened like a day or two before. I don't know how.
Oh, okay.
When people check the blog post website,
seems to be daily.
That's found.
Seems to be daily.
And so that's interesting. Why are they changing the blog post website? They don't need
to. It's weird how they said they're doing that right after they mentioned they are going to be making a new blog post. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A lot of people are saying, hey, you know, this is probably just a redundant feature that they got rid of. But, I mean, I understand that sentiment, but also there's no need for the change, you know?
Yeah, it's been really the same
now
since
there's a lot
2019.
of, you know, a lot of space. Could be space for another blog post, maybe.
Or an advertisement.
Ooh, put some like banner ads on the side.
Yeah, banner ads. Yeah, honestly, download Roblox today, or play Fortnite, get some V-Bucks, everything. Yeah, what could they put there then? Because like you said, there's a bunch of space now if people haven't seen it. So,
well,
like what, the beta sign up? That would be a great banner to have right there. Name. I'm just saying.
They do have the beta sign up at the top at all times.
Yeah, but like they can make it bigger now.
What they did instead was they just made it wider, so instead of the text, you know, but like there's still so much space. I don't know, I feel like this is an intentional change, obviously, because they changed it, but like, why now? You could have done this months ago. You could have done this months in advance.
They could have done this in 2019 when, you know, they actually were updating blogs like every single week, which was great, by the way. I'd love to have that again. That would be cool. But yeah,
and that's kind of what Slamma said, is that most of them you'd click on them and there's just 0 or 1 blog anyway.
Right.
And it makes sense because there is maybe 2 blogs a month, and so if there's 12-month things and you just click on them, there's nothing. Search filter, you know, if there's one a month, you can very clearly see, okay, this thumbnail picture is 2023. Oh, the last one said 2022. Yeah. Let me guess which one's older.
Yeah. I mean, 1 a year. It's very hard to search from a 1 a year blog post. So it could just be. Could be a quality.
It made sense when they originally did weekly blog posts.
Wait.
You could actually.
So now that they updated the website and stuff, so remember the first blog post we went to when we found that the axe that's 2 different names on it and stuff like that? You think they updated that?
Ooh, which
the demonic axe. So the main one
which
says
blog post is that?
That's the very first one. It says fills you with a sense of dread, and then the other one, nope, they didn't update it yet. We're good.
It still says Demon Soul Reaper.
Does still say Demon Soul Reaper and the other one. So
it does.
Just wanted to clarify that because I had to know.
The Hytale podcast's biggest discovery. I mean, we've had some other great discoveries too, but I think this is the coolest one that we've found.
Oh, for sure.
Demon Soul Reaper, and it's not been fixed yet. Interesting. The other thing that was changed was their socials.
Oh.
So they updated their socials on their website, removing Snapchat and adding Threads. That's it.
Oh. So that means Buddhacat will never respond to one of my Hytale Snapchats. I've Snapchatted him.
It doesn't mean that their Snapchat doesn't exist.
Yeah.
But it means that they're not advertising it anymore. Which, to be fair, I think I've said this in a previous podcast before. I think we've mentioned this. Why do they have a Snapchat? And regardless,
well, Snapchat was a lot bigger.
Obviously,
it was a lot bigger back in 2019 than it really what is now. But still, I guess they only want 6, and I guess you consider Threads more important than Snapchat, even though I don't think anybody ever uses Threads anymore.
And it's still not available in Europe.
Is it not? Wow, I thought it was available worldwide. I'm gonna be honest. That's
it's still not available in Europe. It's a really interesting.
Did they always
platform.
have a TikTok? Was there always a TikTok link?
That's the thing I was questioning, because I saw this screenshot and I'm like, oh, did they always have a TikTok? And I went to it and I'm like,
I'm following it, so I never clicked the link before.
Oh, you're following it?
Yeah.
I guess they did always have a TikTok. 5,000 something followers.
Yeah, they got 5,032, but it wasn't always on the website though. So this is they clearly want to advertise on TikTok, which makes complete sense considering the amount of views you can get on TikTok.
Oh yeah, no, most definitely. Are they going to be using it soon? Please upload some TikToks on the Hytale TikTok.
Yeah, imagine. Oh my god,
I'd love to cover that.
I would love to cover that. Imagine just doing reactions. You just do a little stupid green screen effect, and you're just like, I love Hytale. Hytale's great.
That'd be crazy. I'd love to. I want this game. I want more news. Please post. Please post.
Hytale.
Speaking of news, we got one more piece of news, and that is from the game director of Hytale, John Hendricks.
Oh my god. Hold on. Before you tweet that. So Hytale on TikTok and Hytale on Threads have just over 5,000 followers on each. So we could have a race, see which platform gets more followers in the future.
Could be TikTok. That's not even a question.
Yeah, I know. I just thought it'd be funny. All right, let's talk about John Hendricks.
So Mr. John Hendricks tweeted this morning at 7:04 a.m. saying, "Gonna miss you, Derry. I'll be back." Posting a picture of a building. I assume this is either a pub or...
That's clearly a Hytale building.
It could be the office building looks different.
Maybe it could be from the side. I don't know, because I know a lot of them have the brick face.
I've been on Google Maps. That's not... so let me double check.
You're stalking them, aren't you?
Now I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen that side.
Gotta admit though, I like the art in this picture. The art's really
Londonderry.
Cool. What does that say? M-A-I-D-E. Maiden City. Okay, that makes sense. Is Derry Londonderry considered a maiden city? Or the maiden city? Is that a nickname for it or something?
I don't know what a maiden city is.
I don't know either, but it's on there, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is not the Hypixel Studios building.
Damn. So what we're getting out of this is that John Hendricks is leaving Hypixel Studios.
The picture isn't Hypixel Studios, so we don't really know. He was in Derry. Why was he in Derry? Why is the game director visiting his own studio?
How dare he do that, right? How dare he
check up on his team?
Ah, damn. Why would he ever think of going to... Maybe he was just meeting up with Noxie and... Not Buddha, because he's in the States, but couldn't meet up some of the team. That would be cool. Have a nice little Irish pub.
Kind of convenient that he shows that he was in Derry right after the changes to the website. I'm just saying. It's a very convenient coincidence.
That is very convenient. I don't know if you can hear this car outside right now. Can you hear that? Some dude outside is revving the crap out of an engine right now, so it's very loud. I'm gonna be muted for a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it going then. So John Hendricks is in Derry, meeting the Hypixel team, I assume, but yeah, I don't think there's too much more about that. It's just, game director visiting his team.
Yeah, maybe he helped write a blog post. That would be cool.
Ooh, something that they could just do over Slack or Teams, but...
Yeah, but no, in person just hits different, though.
It does hit different in person.
So does John...
That
John doesn't have any more replies, does he? On Twitter right now.
Nope.
Absolutely
Not that
nothing?
I know. I have notifications on for John, but what's annoying is sometimes he tweets and I just don't get a notification for it. Oh, did you have the tweet for Evie?
I was gonna say also September 10th, right here. They said
September 10th.
Yeah, look at his replies.
Far away that is. Hold on.
Well, it's the second. If you go in replies, the second one down. It says view walking home from a team dinner last night. So he was actually in Londonderry for a while. Because it's the 24th right now, and he's leaving today, so he could have been there for like 2 weeks. He was there for a long-ass time.
I literally liked this tweet and replied to it. I didn't...
You replied to it?
I didn't put it together that, yo, he's in Derry. That makes sense.
You never thought he was in Derry at that? That's funny. That's funny.
I just thought he was... I don't know what I thought. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't thinking. This was at... it's in the morning. I can't even say anything.
All right. Yeah, let's move on to Eve's tweet here. We'll get to another thing that Eve and... No, was it Eve that did the thing with Slamma? I think it was Eve, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go to that in a little bit. But Eve basically helped us confirm that catapults are going to try and be in Hytale. If you read in between the tea leaves, which we're not supposed to do, but we're doing it anyway. Yeah. So Eve tweeted out a video of this one guy has a human catapult getting absolutely launched. It's awesome. I would do that if I had an access.
Launched into like a lake, it looks like, and then like Thor hammer slamming down. It's an incredible video.
It's fun. It's fun. And then, what did she say? Please let us do that in Hytale, John. And then John says, okay, comma, which designer bribed you? So I feel like this is something the team has talked about in the past, probably, considering the way he's worded that. And maybe that might actually be in the game, which would be fun, because I would love to catapult to Quebec or something like that.
I'd love to catapult a lot of things.
Yeah, honestly. Which mob can get catapulted the farthest?
Making a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, honestly. That would be great. I would love to do that.
But apart from that, I don't think there's any more Joan Hendricks replies.
No.
From the good sir.
Yes, but speaking of Eve and Slamma, they made a OST called Flames of Hope. It is in Hytale fan art and OST, so I'm going to play a little clip of it. I'm going to mute the Hytale lo-fi right here, and I'm going to put this on YouTube, because why not? Of course it's a stupid ad. Of course there's an ad, Myne. Why did YouTube have to block ad blockers? Like, that's so rude. But yeah, we're going to play it. We're going to play it right now, and let's see how it goes. Just a little bit.
We don't have to stop talking, by the way. This is background music.
Yeah, it is background music. Actually, I'm kind of blasting it right now, so let's just lower that
down. Maybe it's not background music.
It's just full music at this point.
We can go on to some viewer questions while we listen to this new track. We got 3 questions just right off the bat.
Oh, damn.
Julius. This is certainly a tough question to answer.
Yes.
Since it's mostly speculation, but I will ask anyway. How would you think it's the best way for Hytale to be profitable for Hypixel Studios? Oh, it's just 2 questions. I'm blind. And how would you think that Hytale will gain money, thinking in a more realistic tone? Okay. Interesting.
Can you read that again? Sorry, I was messing with the volume. That's on me. That's on me.
What do you think is the best way for Hytale to become profitable for Hypixel Studios?
Best way, be free to play. And have as many people as possible attempt, if they can, or financially stable, to buy microtransactions. But not like bad microtransactions, like cosmetics, skins and all that. Nothing, nothing.
Packs, emotes.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing crazy. Like, no gameplay aspects really will be hidden behind a paywall, because that's stupid, and you're just gonna lose players that way.
The Fortnite monetization system is what I call it.
How much money has Fortnite made, dude? How much? How much? Probably
too much.
Exactly.
Too much money.
Dude, and they're partnered with Disney now. They got like all of Marvel, all of DC. They got freaking One Piece in I think they got One Piece now because of the live action into Fortnite. So like, Fortnite's doing what Hytale should do. I'm being honest, Hytale, take notes, please.
Yeah, so I want a Hytale battle pass. I want a Hytale skin shop.
Oh yeah, battle
pass. Emote shop. I want it all, baby. Give it to me.
Yeah, and then for example, for servers as well, they can take a portion from servers if they are the ones hosting it and all that. So.
Official minigame ranks, server commissions, mod commissions, all of that. There's a lot of ways to monetize that. How do you think that Hytale will gain money thinking in a more realistic tone?
Well, could they sell merch, like IRL merch?
Oh, wait, I think these are 2 separate questions, being like, how could they grab the most money, and how do you think they'll actually do it? So we answered number 2. I think they're the same thing. I think microtransactions are just going to be the most profitable thing. Yep. A lot of people are going to say, oh, just make it pay to play, but that'd be a one-time purchase. and one-time purchases are not as profitable.
Yeah.
As microtransactions.
And it'll give them It'll give them a lot of money right at the start of the game, which is great, and the team will get paid for the work that they've been doing the past like 10 years. But then after that, it'll just be less and less over time.
And the way microtransactions work is it's not the fact that, you know, everyone buys like a $2 cosmetic. It's usually like 90% of players don't ever buy anything. But it's the 10%, the whales, is what they're usually called in free-to-play games or a lot of mobile games. The whales are where you really get your money from. And 100%. So it's just that tiny percentage of people who have so much expendable money that they just pour thousands of dollars into the game. That's where the real cash is.
Yeah.
So I think the answer to both of those is microtransactions.
Yeah, and dude, let me tell you, whales spend a lot of money, and even in bad mobile games, I don't know, I don't get it. But how do these people spend thousands a week on like terrible free-to-play games? It makes no sense.
I met a guy in my one of my high school classes, and he spent basically like half of his salary on like a gacha Dragon Ball Z game.
Are you serious? Game. That's unreal.
Yeah, DBZ something.
It probably like shut down too after like 2 years.
I think it's still going, but like he definitely doesn't play it anymore, and he spent thousands of dollars on it.
Well, think about the top players in Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. You know how much money is spent in those two games alone? So much. And yeah, you could get there eventually if you're free to play, but then they keep releasing new things, so you'll never be maxed out pretty much if you're a free to play player, but like you can still compete if you are free to play.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's not going to be the same thing in Hytale. They're not going to do anything pay to win, so you can't just buy yourself better items to win in like mini games the way it would work in like Clash Royale or Clash.
Yeah, it's two different games basically, but you know, there's whales will be whales.
Whales will be whales. Dr. Destroyer asks, we've seen a lot of dragon information from the trailer and teasers, but we know almost nothing about them. Do you think they'll be like mini bosses or just random mobs? Also, I hope we can ride them. That would be pretty sick.
That would be pretty sick.
I know we can transform into them.
Yes, we can. That's cool. And you can fly. Imagine, flying in Hytale is so awesome. Yeah, I feel like they will be some sort of like mini bosses, but then again, we've only seen we've seen a Void Dragon too, which is a boss. But like we've seen the Void Dragon, and we've seen the Ice Dragon, but then Ice technically isn't like a main element in Hytale because we know there's water, earth, fire, wind, and lightning. So we've gone back to this picture of like subclasses a couple times. So are there subclasses of dragons? So will there be like a mud dragon, which is in between of like earth and water? Or will there be just a straight up water dragon, straight up earth dragon, or who knows? What could there be?
Yeah, I mean, do you think that the dragons will be story related? Because I can definitely see them being story related.
Yeah, I think so, but I mean, we've only seen the ice dragon though. Like, how much of an impact in the story will the ice dragon have? Is it protecting something?
We've seen the ice dragon, but we've also seen the void dragon.
Yeah, we have seen the void dragon. So, like, are they rivals? Ice Dragon, Void Dragon? We don't know.
I don't think the dragons ever meet, unless there's like some crazy battle. I have my doubts that the dragons will meet. Mm-hmm. I think they just like sit in their own lands. Like the Ice Dragon is in Zone 3.
Yeah.
You know, and he just kind of vibes there. And then the Fire Dragon is just in Zone 4. He just kind of vibes there.
Right, but then why is there only an Ice Dragon in Zone 3? Like, why is there nothing in Zone 1 or Zone 2? Like,
because we haven't seen it.
That's a good point. There very well could be something. Like, there could be there could be like a sand dragon or something like that we just don't know about.
100%.
Yeah, and it would be cool if there was. Like, I would love to see that. And I'm sure EXO would be like mouth-watering over that too.
You definitely would. And I think riding dragons, I mean, I don't think we're going to be able to ride dragons unless there's different types of dragons. I don't think the void or ice dragons that we've seen are going to be rideable.
Unless, if anything, the ice dragon will be, but it would be very hard to tame. I could see that.
I feel like it'd be a smaller dragon that you'd ride. Like more of a...
Like a sand dragon. It crawls faster on sand or something. I think that could be cool.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't think we're gonna be able to ride dragons unless it's a mod. I think that's where my
case goes. Get a saddle mod going. That'd be cool.
A mod that lets you ride anything.
The riding mod.
But we know that. Wait, no, we do know that's possible. You can ride anything, because John Hendricks said, "I vote rideable everything."
Oh, good point. That's a very good point.
So yes, you can ride a dragon. Actually, I am false. Sorry for that.
Come on, Myne's alright. We forgive you.
Ooh, this is a good question. I love this from Mikey Q. How do you imagine the door system would work without breaking the immersion, as in seamless transfer? Do you assume there will be anything more than a menu, and if so, what? Okay, I take it back. This is not as cool of a question. I thought he meant in-game doors. like you know, in Minecraft
when you walk through a door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot Hytale added that door thing. Let's answer my question first and then get to Mikey's question. How do you think the in-game doors will work? Do you think if you place two doors next to each other, they open inside? We've seen that, right?
We've seen it in a video that one in the house, and
yeah, but
we've seen a lot of house
types of doors.
Oh, I'm sure there's a bunch of types of doors.
Are those two singular doors, or is that a specific like double door item?
Well, can't say anything for fact right here, but I feel like it could just be two doors, and you know in Minecraft how the physics knows that there's two doors, so they put the two handles on the inside, like stuff like that. I think that's probably what it's gonna be. But then we've also seen freaking massive doors. It's in a video. If I can try and send it to you.
I don't remember the massive doors. Oh, you mean the dungeon doors?
In a video.
Because we've seen a dungeon door open.
In the trailer, there was a big dungeon door that opened too.
Yeah, that's the one I'm referencing right now. So
you're gonna see a little bit of a leaked DMs here between me and Myne.
What about sliding doors?
That could work too.
Sliding doors could be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love doors. I love doors. I love windows. I hope windows are really customizable too.
This one. Is there?
I'm a big fan of that.
No, there's no door in that video. I'm just dumb. All right. It's just a big old entrance. Whoops. Yeah, doors. Doors are cool.
Do you have any comments on that? Doors, windows, trap doors?
Not really. It's just it opens and closes. That's good enough for me, honestly.
What about like a rolling stone door? Like you know the
well, like one of them doors that like sealed Jesus back in the day or something. Like,
yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, just a big circle rock or something like that. Like you just push the rock out of the way. Like a tomb, I guess that could be cool.
That'd be sick.
That would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Well, actually, there's an OST called Ancient Tombs, right? So I can imagine. I mean, tombs. Maybe they got some specific doors in there that block things.
Very interesting.
Yes, very interesting.
What about like automation of doors? Like, do you think we'll have to right-click a door every time, or do you think there's gonna be some way to like
pressure plates?
Oh, there's like a pressure plate or buttons or levers.
Ooh.
Or even locks. Can you lock a door?
That would be smart. Actually, I think there are locks on doors. If you look at some videos, some screenshots.
Or are they only aesthetic?
I'm gonna try and find an image of it. I've seen. I think it's a Zone 3 image. God, the archives of my brain are just going right now.
They are going overdrive.
Found it. That was quick. No, it's one. I thought it was a lock, but it's like, you know, on like old doors, how you have that like knocking mechanism. It's like a ring on like a hook, I guess. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
It looks like that. I thought it was a lock, honestly, but there's also locks on chests, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do put locks on doors. So.
Oh, is this the image you were referencing? Hold on.
Let me. If we're looking at the same image, that would be wild. Here, let's see.
Is this it?
No. Though that one is pretty close.
This looks like a lock. It could be a lock. If you want to put that, like, show the audiences so that, because I hate talking about images.
Yeah, I know. I put it up on screen. They can see it.
Off.
They can see it through your face cam right now. I'm too lazy to full blast it, but yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, so that looks like it could either be one of the knocking things, but it also looks like a keyhole.
That one does look like a keyhole. I'm gonna send you the one that I had, if I can freaking open it or something. Where do I go? Where did I get? Oh, I lost it. Damn it! Here. Nope, that's not it.
And if there are locks,
That's
how do you think it'll work? Do you think you'll need a key for it, or do you think that it'll be like locked to the person? Are you gonna have to carry around that key? What happens if you lose the key?
I don't know.
Oh,
what
yeah,
happens.
that is definitely one of those things.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, but I thought for some reason I thought it was a lock, so I'm just tripping or something. I don't know. I'm gonna keep searching the archives that I have while we're talking here. Just looking for doors, because you know.
I'll bring up the most riveting discussion.
Oh, I love doors. We didn't even get to the viewer question yet. So.
Yeah, let's get to Mikey's question.
Yeah.
How do you think the door system will work? I don't think they're going to be as on the nose about it. I think it's just going to be like, that's the metaphor they use to describe it, but we're not going to really notice it.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be menus.
Like
it's 100% going to be menus.
It's going to be menus.
Like, I can't see a different way. Let me pull up the blog post showing like exactly what they mean. I forgot which blog post. Is this Summer 21?
There's a lot of blog posts.
Summer 22. Summer 22. Pictures load. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we have the 3 doors. Where's the names for the doors? Splitting into 3 pillars. Creative. Nope, that's.
I can't believe that was like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. Sorry, like it's 2023 now. That's wild.
This was 1 year ago, Chris.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said
Summer 22.
Oh, I thought you said 2021. My bad.
I said that first.
Oh, sorry. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, it looks like
the door of Orbis, the world of multiplayer, and the world of creative play. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious. You just click, hey, I want to play the story mode, and then you get ported into Orbis, or hey, I want to play multiplayer. You go into multiplayer.
Yeah.
And then hey, I want to play creative. I'm gonna play creative.
Yeah, that's as easy as I think it's really gonna get at this point. So. Yeah, let's move on to the next question. Work without
breaking immersion? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like. I don't think they're really gonna mention the doors. Really, like honestly, I think they mentioned the doors just as like filler. I don't think the doors are gonna be that important like after release. I think it's more to like define the 3 ways you can play Hytale.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think that's basically what they were talking about. Like as you said, it's like a metaphor for it. It's not like.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, you're not gonna open up Hytale and be like, choose a door.
Yeah. Which one are you gonna walk through today? What? Door 1, it's pay to play. Door 2, it's free to play. Behind this door, it's like a game show.
This is a crazy question. Okay.
I like
have to do some thinking.
I love crazy questions. So.
What are your top 10 creatures? What are your 5 favorite hostile and your 5 favorite non-hostile mobs?
I'm so gonna forget.
Hytale mobs.
Whoa, no cheating here, Myne. No cheating. You gotta do this off the top of your head here.
Damn, off the top of my head.
Hostile. Okay. I forgot what that means. Hostile. That's good boy, right?
That is bad.
Hostile's bad? Bad mobs? Okay. What do we consider the cave raptors? Like, you think they're gonna be like hostile? I feel like they will be hostile until you can tame them and then ride them. So obviously, cave raptor, bad boy. I like him. Number 1. Number 2. Outlanders, I guess we can consider. I'm just gonna group them as a whole because I could just name like 4 of them and then they're all there.
Outlander 1, Outlander 2.
Exactly. I'm not gonna put bosses in this because that's too easy. Let's see. What else? What mobs do I like? We're gonna go with the cave T-Rex because they look cool. We've seen an image of them, so they look dope, honestly. We'll go with the goblins because they look really dumb and funny. And
I do like the goblins.
Yeah, right. Like, shout out to Goblin, by the way, Hytale dev. And
you're clean with it today.
Yeah. One more today. Let's see. What's a mob that I don't like? Or I like? Let's go with the Void Eye because I like the mechanics of the Void Eye because they fly around and stuff.
Alright, my top 5 favorite hostile mobs are the Void Dragon, the Ice Dragon.
Oh boy, get out of here! Shut up.
And the Wind Dragon.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll do the top 5 non-hostile mobs. What are the best non-hostile mobs? I think the
Quebec
rat
1,
because
Quebec
it can
2.
eat cheese.
Oh, that's so smart.
The rat can eat cheese.
That's a good one.
I've got Timon and Pumbaa. So that's
bangers.
2 more.
Bangers. They're good.
I've got do I want to be boring and put Quebec? I think you just kind of have to.
You don't have to, but Connor might get a little angry.
I'm gonna put Quebec. Love myself a Quebec.
Yeah, who doesn't?
And then what is my number 5? What is a cool non-hostile mob?
Gaia.
I gotta think of something unique.
Yeah, think of something that no one will ever think of, like the Tetra Bird.
I like the Earth Elemental.
That little crystal guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cute. That's a good
I think
pick.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cute. That's a
he's
good
tiny
pick.
too. I like how tiny.
I'm gonna pick him up, be like squishy. He's a rock, but
I want him as a pet.
Yeah, I'll name him Squishy.
All right.
Good list.
We got time for one more question.
All right, wait.
How will Hytale speedrunning affect the regular
It's always a
community?
speedrunning question.
From our favorite community member's name, Redussy. Will Hytale be affected by speedrunners by the way the Minecraft community is? I hope that the speedrunning community doesn't spill over much, as it can increase toxicity and conflict with the larger Hytale community. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how the speedrunning community is affecting the Minecraft community, because I'm not really in the Minecraft community. The only thing I know is that dream cheating caused drama.
Ah, how dare you cancel him right now.
I don't know much else. I know that people just play the game super fast now. Like, you can't have an SMP without people beating the Ender Dragon in like 20 minutes already.
That's so funny.
Or like being fully kitted out. So I think that, like, in terms of that, I think it's annoying, because like I can't play. Well, I mean, I don't like Minecraft anymore either, but like I can't play a Minecraft SMP with my friends, because like at least 2 of them are just gonna be fucking.
You ever see those videos?
Going through the rounds.
I see those videos on like Instagram or whatever, and it's like, hey man, I built the potato farm, and the guy goes down the hole, and it's like a whole ass crater in the hole. He's like, yeah, it's my potato farm. I think they're really funny.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, well, I guess you've never seen the videos. I'll send it to you I'll send it to you on Instagram. You'll see it. It's like, I did a little, it's like a YouTuber's like, I did a little off-camera mining. They have like a whole like a whole chest of just 64 diamond blocks or whatever.
Yeah.
Off-camera mining, right. Yeah, stuff like that.
So, do you think? I mean, I don't know. I think it's inevitable. I don't understand the question as much. Is it just like,
how does it affect it? Like,
are people gonna beat the game faster? Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, there's gonna be people trying to set world records, trying to beat Hytale in under an hour or however long it takes to beat Varen or something like that. But what do you mean by will it affect the game? Like, will they find glitches that aren't really supposed to be there, I guess? Like, will they loophole their way to fighting Varen? If
I mean, I'm cool with glitches. I've never really had a problem with glitches.
No, never.
I mean, because if it's a solo game, like a single player world, it's like, it's your world, no one else is playing it, it's not affecting anyone, do whatever you want. And then in multiplayer, if you just like say with your friends like, hey, glitches are cool, then it's cool. And if you guys are like, hey, glitches aren't cool, then you just don't do glitches. You know what I mean?
Right. And
it can increase toxicity and conflict with the larger Hytale community. I don't know enough about like how it's affecting the Minecraft community for.
What do speedrunners in Minecraft think they're better than everybody else because they play the game faster? Like, is that a thing?
I don't know. I can't really speak for the Minecraft community.
I don't know.
So
if you guys know,
if
they know,
yeah, if you guys are
below.
watching and you're familiar with how this might negatively impact both the Minecraft and Hytale community, let us know. I'd be really interested to find out. I don't know. People are gonna play the game faster as time goes on. That's just how every game works.
Yeah, so. And if you're gonna do an SMP and there are speedrunners, then just join an SMP where people just actually want to play the game. Like,
yeah, just find a group of friends that doesn't care about beating the game fast.
Yeah, if you want to actually have fun, learn the story with a bunch of other people instead of someone trying to speedrun killing Varen, then find those people. Join a world with them. Have fun. Be on Discord till like 12 a.m. playing Hytale instead of being on Discord for an hour and leaving.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm. So I think it's just however you make it is how it's going to affect you. So I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We are hopefully going to get some news very, very soon. What is the next episode? The next episode is the 1st of October.
Spooky season.
Which marks spooky season, but it also marks the first potential date for a blog post. So if you want to see us cover that, make sure you stay subscribed, keep notifications on, and we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye.